What's up, guys? If you are coming into open gym and you'd like to give this workout a try, it is strict Nicole rides a bike. It's a play off of the classic CrossFit benchmark Nicole. Now in Nicole we do as many pull-ups as you can, and then every time that you fall off of that bar you get penalized. You have to run a 400 meter before you get to do more pull-ups. So in this one we're going to start on the bike, 25 calories on the bike. When you're done with those calories, as many strict pull-ups as you can before you get back on the bike. So think of it as kind of a little game. You're trying to get the biggest sets possible before you let go of that bar. Now a lot of us, we don't have, if we do have strict pull-ups, we probably don't have a ton of them. So feel free to play around with this one a little bit. If you want to go the more traditional Nicole route and go with kipping pull-ups, that's fine. Or if you want to do ring rows, that's fine. Or if you even want to make this a little bit more of a like a rounds and reps type thing. So you can go the 25 calories and then you can go for say 20 pull-ups or 20 ring rows or something like that, just to give you a little bit more time on the pull-up bar or the rings. But if you want to do it as it's written, then you're going to do max strict pull-ups, and then every time you drop off of that bar, you're going to get back on that bike. A couple things, just make sure that those shoulders are nice and warm and ready to go. We got a couple things, a couple stretches for your legs, but that bike is really going to warm up your legs. You're not going to be crushing your legs too much. This is going to be a whole lot of work for your lats and shoulders. So just make sure that you warm all those up. Go through that full pull-up warm-up that we normally do. And then one other thing, make sure you've got good technique with your pull-ups. So, with the feet behind your body, that doesn't really help you out a lot. Same thing when we talk about strict press, how I always tell you guys need to squeeze your quads, your hamstrings, your abs, and that shoots power up through your arms. Keeping a nice hollow body is gonna keep everything nice and stable. So the only things that should be moving is your arms. If you get a whole lot of wobbling, you get those feet behind you, you get your hips moving and that kind of stuff, you tend to lose, especially if you're trying strict pull-ups, you tend to lose a lot of power in your upper body. So hold that hollow position. So toes slightly in front of the body, all the way up, nice and solid from the shoulders down. Now if you're going the ring row route, there's two things we've been talking a lot about: vertical ring rows versus horizontal ring rows. So the horizontal ring rows, those will be the easier ones. Those are the traditional ring rows. Those are where your feet are directly under the rings and you're leaning back and keeping those elbows in by your side. You're pulling those rings all the way up to your shoulders. Now the vertical ring rows, those ones are a little bit tougher. We're gonna have to move the rings up just a little bit so that when you're seated underneath, your elbows are fully extended when you're grabbing those rings. Now from here, notice how I'm in sort of an L position, so about 90 degrees at my hips. And this is gonna simulate a real pull-up. You've just got your feet on the ground to give you a little bit of assistance here. So you're gonna pull, try to keep that torso as vertical as possible, just like a regular pull-up. Now if you need extra help, plant those feet on the ground. This is where it's up to you to be honest with yourself about how much help you're giving yourself. But you can bring those legs into the picture a little bit. And same kind of thing. Just make sure that that those rings are getting about the same position that if you're doing a pull-up. You want to get your chin up over that bar, get the bottom of those rings down by your shoulders or below your chin. That's pretty much it. Have fun with this one. 25 calories on the bike, as many pull-ups as you can, or ring rows, or split it up however you want. 20 minutes of work. Have fun with this one. See you guys in the next one.